Our children are caught in a conflict between the Toronto District School Board and the Ministry of Education. There are 4 overcrowded schools in our Ward 7, which is in the west end of Toronto, that are up over 30% capacity. Several need much-needed school additions, and these additions have been recommended and approved by the Toronto District School Board earlier in 2012. Now that the Ministry of Education has put a hold on all capital funding for the board, these additions are in jeopardy, not being completed, and this would not, if they're not started in the beginning of 2013, they won't be ready for when they won't be ready for the implementation of full-day kindergarten, which in our area goes in for the school year of 2014. We expect these schools to be unsafe, overcrowded, unsanitary, and basically ineffective. Our children cannot be expected to learn in these conditions, which are also highly inequitable. Many schools have already received full-day kindergarten, and it will be difficult to implement in our area. As parent representatives of the schools, we've educated and appealed these decisions with the TDSB, with the Ministry of Education, and anybody else we think that could help us out. We're now bringing this issue into public debate. Regardless of the inability of the TDSB to meet the demands of the Ministry of Education, we need to remind the public that this political quagmire has real consequences for our children, as well as for those in other schools where funding has been put on hold. It's not acceptable that while the government has mandated a 20-student maximum in primary classrooms and full-day kindergarten, it will not release the funding necessary to implement these additions to house these programs. We remind you that we were already overcrowded before this situation. More than portables are required as school population increases. We also needed our additional washrooms, lunchrooms, gymnasiums, playground spaces, other infrastructure supports. The Ministry of Education has stated that funding is available for full-day kindergarten, but minimal funding does not extend to meet the pre-existing needs. We need to break ground by the spring of 2013. We cannot go into the new year without a resolution. The funds must be released. We are asking TDSB and the Ministry of Education to cooperate and make the hard decisions that are needed to take immediate action.